Welcome back, guys, to the Hip Hop Report. I'm your host, Rambo Hustle. Today we'll be discussing Wiz Khalifa and the surprise, release of the 25-track sequel to Rolling Papers 1, of course, Rolling Papers 2. And let's be honest, the real challenge for Wiz Khalifa in releasing any full body of work is the always daunting classic project that actually puts your name up there with the heavyweights. That, of course, being Kush and Orange Juice. Now, Kush and Orange Juice had a great balance of what became Wiz Khalifa, which is the big, heavy trap bass drums and party-infused club anthems, and what he actually started getting his popularity from, which was basically weed anthems and just chill, laid-back, hippie, vibe-out music. Now, of course, Kush and Orange Juice left such a mark in the music scene and in the direction of where music was going, with, of course, the door for the drug culture already opened by Lil Wayne. It was the perfect person to come in and actually step in as the new face of potential hip-hop in the suburbs, and to kids that weren't about the street life but were just on more recreational activities. My biggest thing is because of his lack of success in regards to classic records after Kush and Orange Juice, is his persona bigger than his music. Now, this project comes in heavy, 25 records, matching Drake's, and surely that is not an accident. That is a competitive spirit of introverts, I would call it. You got 25, I got 25. What's up? Nice intro with a nice personal record that sounds a lot like something out of the Drake book, where basically Wiz is giving you something a little bit more personal that doesn't really fit his MO and his general branding, but you know, it does kind of leave a lasting impression of where he's at. And then now we can go into the rest of the project, which of course will have his general vibes with smoking weed, hanging out with bad bitches, and driving nice cars, or something along those lines. So, Blue Hundreds with Jimmy Wopo, R.I.P. Of course, he was going to sign the Taylor Gang and unfortunately passed away. Seems to be the first and one of the main records on this project that really have that bang that we're used to hearing from Wiz when he actually lands one of those big club knockers, right? So that's that's a record you want to keep an eye on, because that may be something that they push into that direction. Now, very special and go hard. I think very special. The beat is amazing. Like, that record, that production is wild, and definitely the kind of beat that we would love to hear Wiz on. Unfortunately, the hook on that and Go Hard seemed to be undercooked quite a bit, where unfortunately the beat kind of overshadows the content and the delivery and the things that Wiz decided to do on this particular record. Now, of course, we have Real Rich with Gucci Mane in the video, directed by Cole Bennett from Lyrical Lemonade. That, of course, has been starting to pick up ground alongside the tail of Something New with Dolla Sign. I think both those records could easily get radio play, and then maybe some club play as well, because everybody loves Gucci. And for the most part, anytime that Wiz does have a club record, it usually goes pretty hard. He doesn't really have a lot of halfway duds on there. If that's the direction the record goes, it tends to actually go. And that's one of the most impressive things about Wiz, is the idea that he's able to kind of predetermine, like, this is gonna go. We get Sway Lee's Hopeless Romantic collaboration. His feature is pretty solid, honestly. Like, to be completely honest with you, he continues to impress and continues to show this ability to just make very easy, like, very listenable records that you can play over and over again. I mean, the Guatemala record, that hook is crazy. Obviously, the French Montana feature. So Sway Lee, to me, right now, at a very young age, is not only developing at a crazy rate, but also showing so much diversity that his position in the game is honestly, we don't even know where he's gonna land. It's gonna be really up to him. But his track record right now is, as far as writing hooks and melodies and things like that, it reminds me a lot of The Dream, but I think he has way more persona and is able to actually carry the superstar load more so than The Dream did, in regards to actually being on the spotlight and actually being the face of all this work that he's actually been putting out, whether that be for himself or for other artists writing or featuring the hooks. Now, for real, sees Wiz with Lil Skies. Of course, Lil Skies is going to be on tour this summer with Wiz Khalifa on the Dazed and... Shit, man, I always forget this name. I always think of Dazed and Confused, and that's not it. So like blunted and hazed, blunted and high. Listen, I'm no connoisseur, okay? I'm just trying to figure out what the damn tour is called. But I do know that OT Genesis, Lil Skies, and Wiz Khalifa will be on tour this summer. Make sure you catch that show. All extremely entertaining artists to watch, and especially Lil Skies right now is on the rise. Like we've told you before, definitely somebody to look out for. I don't think this is an amazing standout feature for him, but it's a great look for him to be on this record, and I do think that he delivers. He just doesn't excel in this particular record. Now on Gen, they actually take it to the G-Funk era. If you haven't checked out that Netflix special right now, it just came out like 3 days ago. It's about Snoop, Nate Dogg, and Warren G, and the new music sound of G-Funk that they brought out. Definitely a dope watch. If you guys get a chance this weekend, make sure you check that out. The 420 freestyle is super fire. 24, you get a Bone Thugs and Harmony feature. Ease 1999. Bone Thugs and Harmony on the Wiz Khalifa album, and the feature is fire. Of course, at 25, we end up with the smash hit record, Something New, featuring the fucking king of features this summer, Dolla Sign. Of course, Dolla Sign and Jeremiah are putting out a project together. It's a weird name. I can't really think of it right now. I'll put it right there. But I'm really looking forward to that project. Do you like the project? Do you think the project shows some growth in Wiz Khalifa's part, or is it kind of stagnant and he's kind of still on the same page? I personally think he sounds a lot more grown up in this project. He took some risk. I mean, the delivery on the Bone Thugs and Harmony record, I love the delivery on that, and of course with Bone Thugs on there, it just absolutely ice the cake out for us. So with that being said, guys, again, thanks for tuning into the Hip Hop Report. This is Rambo Hustle. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, let us know what records you like from the Rolling Papers 2 project, and of course, peace, love, and hip hop.
Back up on my bullshit like I'm mastermind in Watergate. Nixon on my wrist, ironic, dick riders on Islands 8. I prefer you say you suckers acting like some